Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of my bicycle touring from Hinton to Nordegg trip. And I've been excited to do this video for quite a long time. I'm going to be unpacking my pannier bags on my Kona Sutra. I've seen a lot of these videos that people do and they've helped me a lot, so I can't wait to show you my packing setup. Let's check it out!
Shifting through all the gears, ripping up dirt and crushing beers. No one here's getting medals. Life is pretty neat when pounding pedals.
So, I've got 4 pannier bags on here, or pannier, depending on where you're from. The ones on the front are connected to a Axiom, I think it's called like a DLX rack. Then on my handlebar bag with the holder that I made is my sleeping bag on there. It's a bit bulky, synthetic material, so it takes up a lot of space. On the back, I've got my cargo rack with my fishing kit. I've got some flies in there as well as some spoons. These are my tent poles that are in here. They're our tent pole because I use a teepee tent. So it's just one up the front. Under here, inside this blue bag, is my chair. And inside this last black bag, folded up, my fishing rod kit, which includes a 4-piece spin cast and a 4-piece fly fishing outfit, 8-weight. Under here, I've got a hatchet for making fires, and on this side I've got expandable saw made by Fiskars as well. It's like an X-Acto knife. You turn that, the saw blade comes out, and you can lock it. Here I've got my bear spray holding in the cup holder. I've got a water bottle, and inside of my frame bag, mostly tools and the like. So let's unpack this bad boy and see what's inside. So onto the panniers. Each of my panniers actually have, I've put a button on there, like a clip-on button from various bands, and they each signify something to me that will remind me of what's in that bag. All right, first bag is on the back right of my Sutra, and see, I got a button on there, a pin. This one comes from the Arcade Fire. If anybody remembers that band, great band, got this at a show. And it kind of reminds me of sleeping. I don't know why, with like the pen and flowy stuff. So this is actually my sleep kit. All right. Pop open the top. Water kit. Water filter is stored in that one actually. This is my camp mosquito. It actually fits on top of a propane cooking bottle or butane. And yeah, it just burns pads on top of there. Speaking of which, there's some butane. This right here is my in-tent kit. Inside there we got a bunch of variety of things, random fire starter, electrolyte tablets, toothbrush, toothpaste, Advil in there because I have a hard time sleeping at night with my muscles. This is a spare strap in case I need that. Mosquito repellent, some Afterbite, super glue in case of cuts, extra batteries, earplugs, compass, and actually a emergency blanket. Oh, and in here is my sunscreen in this old kid's bum cream container. Headlamp. This is the only flashlight that I use. I bring lots of batteries. An extra lighter. Pull this out. It's a pillowcase that's got sleeping bag in liner, and usually in the summertime I just use it to cover my air mattress, make it a little bit more comfortable. This is my Big Agnes Aircore sleeping pad. Absolutely love this. It's extra long for big dudes like me. And then I put this pillowcase on top of my pillow, blow-up pillow. On the outside of here, in this pocket, I just keep, this is where my extra tube is. The next one is on the rear left side of my bike, and it's equipped with a little button for the Gaslight Anthem, and another band that used to be one of my faves, went to see years ago. And so going with gas light, this one is my cooking kit. The outside of this bag, which actually could go in the other one, is a mat, a ground sheet for the tent, some zip ties. You never know what you need to fasten together. This is the inside part of my tent, the mesh, mosquito mesh to keep the bugs out. This is the outside of my tent, the shell. Yeah, this is a 4-man tent that fits in here. It's even got a stove jack and everything on it. It's an extremely light tent, made by Seek Outside. Weighs about 3 pounds total and fits 4 people quite easily. This is just an extra bag with towel, micro towel, butane, rope. This is my camp kit. Includes a pot that we can cook some trout in, if we catch any, hopefully. So inside there I've got my stove that fits on top of the butane, handle for the pots, fork, spork I guess. This is a pot for boiling water, sparker for the stove. Spoon, the extra long spoon for the pre-made meals, so you can get down to the bottom way easier. First aid kit. Okay, the front half of my bike, including the local band section. So starting off with the front right, Code Panic, Andrew Potty's band. And inside of here is where I keep my food, because it reminds me when I'm in a panic because I'm so friggin' hungry. Well, this is the one, the Code Panic bag. More bug spray. A bunch of food in here. Breakfast, other pre-made. This is some suppers. Inside the rest of my food, which I haven't actually made yet. Patch kits. It's just like a patch all and mesh patch. I haven't actually got the rest of my food yet. Lunches and snacks, which is probably just going to be some dry kept cured meats and some cheese and some tortilla bread and various other snacks. Okay, the last bag and the best band, Radium Scouts, which actually also happens to be my band. Check them out at radiumscouts.com. All my clothes in here, because clothes are what you need to look cool, apparently. Part of my rain kit is overshoes, Showers Pass brand. Fits over pretty much any kind of shoes you could want. My favorite hooded sweater. Apparently they're called the Edmonton Elk now, but it's pretty light. It goes on as a mid layer. I wear this shirt 1,000 times a year, and I love it. It's just a regular ass cotton plaid shirt. Rain pants, bundled up. Rain jacket. Extra t-shirt. This one's a merino shirt. Really comfortable, dry as well. A couple pairs of merino underwear. A couple pairs of long merino socks. A couple pairs of short socks. We got like a toque, face mask, neck warmer thing, set of gloves. All right, on this side, lubricant. We've got some tire levers, tube patch kit, keys for my lock, which I will put on afterwards. This is a light for the front of my bike and spare light in the tent. Pump. All right, other side of the frame bag. Okay, we have fire starter. This is a rain cover for my Brook saddle. We have a mask for when I'm in town. These are chain link pliers in case I bust a link. This is a little parts bag. It's got a brake cable, it's got a chain link, missing link, and it's got some bosses, some screws for the bosses on the front forks. More fire starter, bunch of cash. Got my pipe, you know, because you can't really be taking beers on this trip. It weighs way too much, so you just got to bring some cabbage with you. Multi-tool, but for little screwdrivers and whatnot. Okay, in the end, this is what I have. Those 4 bags, 5 including the dry bag, and some gear on the back rack. This is for a 4-day trip. It is a little bit heavy amount of stuff for 4 days. A lot of people do this way lighter. I want to kind of have a little bit of comfort too, doing a bit of fishing and stuff as well. So I'm pretty excited for this. So we're gonna have another couple videos from the trip. I was thinking at least 1 per day. I think it should be pretty exciting. Can't wait for the adventure. Thanks, guys.